ass out of here too. And I go, well, what happened? And there was shit on the stage, and piss on the stage, and blood, and he's trying to mop it up. And he goes, man, he goes, that sick bastard, if I see him back in here, I go, whoa, what happened? And he goes, I threw him out of here after the beginning of the first song. He goes, he did like one song, and his ass is out of here. Now, if you guys are anything like him, your asses are going to be out of here. And then Gigi's running around outside with just jock strap on and cowboy boots. And he's pounding on the door because he wanted to give me his videotape. I'm more punk rock than you are, Duce. I'm more punk rock. How's that guy singing? Who the hell is this guy? And I go, he looks like some crazy faggot out there. And then
back then he did.
Yeah, and he finally gets through the crowd and through the door and runs up to me and gives me his video. And the bouncer grabs him again and throws his ass back out. And a bunch of guys were kicking his ass outside. And then he took off with his brother in the cab. And I go, well, that guy's a nut. But I just took the tape and just threw it in my suitcase. I never even bothered to watch it until we got back to L.A. And then I put it on, and it was the funniest thing I'd ever seen.
We might have it. Which one was it?
Well, it's a bunch of stuff. It's him shitting on his hands and throwing it in the crowd, but he has a towel.
He ain't singing around a dumpster, is he?
No, the one I got, he's actually on a stage.
Oh, okay.
At some club in New Jersey. And he actually got through most of his set on that one. And he would lift he had this trough at the end of the stage. And all he had was a towel on. And he'd lift the towel up and shed into the trough. And then when they interviewed him on there, he goes, oh, I always eat a box of X-Lax and drink a case of beer before we go on stage. And he was like shitting in his hands and throwing it at the crowd. And all these people in the crowd were freaking out. And then finally he takes a microphone and bashes a guy in the head. Then he starts pounding himself in the head with a can. And then I got him also on his brother Merle. When we're playing with him in New York.
Murder Junkies?
Yeah.
Have you heard their music yet?
Oh yeah.
What do you think of that?
I haven't heard their new album since GG's been on.
Because we heard this shit and it's like...
Yeah, I haven't even heard it.
Well, if you listen to the new vocalist they got, Mike Denard, you kind of wonder.
Sounds like a death metal guy to me.
Yeah, well, they were going to fire him. They wanted me to sing for the Murder Junkies. They took off and left me in New York, and I went over and stayed at his house. And then he gave me a whole stack of GG records for a trade for some mentor shirts, mentor stuff that I had. So I took them all home. I got GG's funeral, tape. I got his spoken word thing where he grabs that chick and drags her by the hair. Then he bashes his head through a window.
I got that.
That was a good one. And then his drummer, one of his old drummers in, hey, remember GG's drummer? The guy, he lives in Muskegon from one of his old bands. He had Mark, that was his name. He wasn't in the Murder Junkies, one of his earlier bands. But he told me all kinds of stories about it. He's got videos of GG too when he was in the band. And GG tried to throw a chick off the roof because she wouldn't give him head. And then they had to restrain him, and then he tried to break down this guy Mark's bedroom and butt fuck him in the ass because he was quitting the Murder Junkies, or quitting the band. He goes, God, he's the one that told me they got 5 gigs canceled in a row, and that's why he couldn't take the band anymore. So he quit, but he's got some good stories. If you ever go to Muskegon, Michigan, he runs a club called The Spike.
GG was banned in Michigan. He was banned out of where was he? Milwaukee.
Milwaukee, yeah, with the back.
That's Wisconsin there.
Yeah, we played a club there called Unicorns, and this guy Gus, the manager and owner of the place, GG just got out of prison and was outside the club and wanted to talk to me. They wouldn't let him in. So I went out there, and GG, I used to call him up and talk to him on the phone, and he'd write to me from prison. I'd write back to him. And he's standing outside with this shirt of Ed Geese.